All right, y'all. Hey, what's up, good people? I'm QC. Welcome to a brand new Talkin and Grubbin live stream. How's everybody doing on this Saturday night? I hope all y'all doing good. I'm doing good. Sorry about the long wait, good people, but had to get some last minute things together on here, and also had to take an important call. My apologies for the long wait. But for those who stuck around, I thank you, greatly appreciate it. And once again, I greatly apologize. Matter of fact, I'm about to share with everybody I'm live right now. How's everybody weekend has been going so far? All right. Tonight, I continue revealing my NBA 75 greatest players of all time. Tonight I'm doing 31 through 21. Got some good grub here from CMB Soul Food in Cleveland on Cleveland's east side. I got a chicken Philly sandwich with French fries. There you go. There y'all go. Make sure y'all see that again. About to get into some of these fries because I am hungry. Finally. Get my grub on. Got some barbecue sauce to dip it in. Mmm. Man, it's unbelievable. There's only 2 live streams left of this series. Tomorrow afternoon Join me at 1:30 as I go from 20 to 11. Then Monday night, the finale, I will reveal the top 10. Y'all definitely don't want to miss that. Yes, yes, yes. Also, as y'all come into the live stream, make sure you thumbs up the video. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, if you're watching this on Twitter, make sure, or Twitch, make sure you hit the heart icon. So what has everybody been up to this weekend? Me, I've just been relaxing, getting some things together. Because I'm hungry, Ralph, man. I ain't had no dinner. I'm about to get into some talking in a minute. But how you doing? About to get into this top 10. Well, reveal these new 10 players tonight. This is gonna be a good list. This is a good list here. Got some old school players, some current players, some legends. So, matter of fact, why don't you say we get into the reveal right now? I make sure my stuff is all together, and it is. Ralph, you said I'm chilling. I'm a big dude too, so I understand, my G. All right. All right, let's get into this list. Also, before I start, if you would like to donate to the platform, you can donate 3 ways. If you're watching on YouTube, you can donate via Super Chat or Super Sticker while I'm live here tonight. I don't know what's up with this buffering. Okay. Now, if you want to donate to the platform, you can donate via super sticker or super chat. If you're watching on YouTube, you can do that while I'm live here tonight, or you can donate through Cash App or PayPal. There's the Cash App cash tag. That's $ Talkin and Grubbin. Also, there's the PayPal email address, talkinandgrubbin@gmail.com. Any donations you give to this platform, I greatly appreciate it. For everyone who has supported the platform, past and present, I greatly appreciate you. Definitely appreciate your support. Get a little of this chicken Philly too. So big, man. If I pick this whole thing up with my hands, shoot, I have everything all over my shirt. So only a little bit at a time with that chicken. I'm gonna take my time on that chicken Philly. And also, if you want to buy official merch, you can go to teespring.com and visit the Teespring store. Got t-shirts, coffee mugs, sweatshirts, long sleeve shirts, socks, long sleeve tees, face mask, women's flowy tees for the ladies, and glasses. I'm going to be adding some more things to the store, so go to teespring.com, check it out now. And I greatly appreciate those who have supported the store past and present. I'll get into the discounts a little later, but let me get into this list, because I know that's what all y'all been waiting for. So let me share my screen and let's get this list started. Okay, at number 31, good people, I have Clyde the Glide Drexler. Now, Clyde was a guard / small forward. He played in the NBA for 15 years. Of course, he spent he played a long period of time with the Portland Trail Blazers, and then he was later traded to his hometown team, the Houston Rockets, where he reunited with Hakeem Olajuwon from their 5 Slamma Jamma days. For his career, Clyde averaged 20 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. Pretty nice stats. For his career, he finished with over 22,000 points, over 6,000 rebounds, and over 6,000 assists. Of course, he definitely helped the Rockets win their second straight NBA championship in 95. He was a 10-time All-Star, All First Team NBA in 92. He was named to the All-NBA second team twice, also named to the All-NBA third team twice. Of course, he was named with the 50 greatest players in 97. Wouldn't be surprised if he is named to the 75 greatest players in this year's list. But Clyde had an awesome career. He was one of the great point guards. Matter of fact, I think shooting guards, excuse me. I think he gets underrated as a shooting guard. I don't think Clyde gets his just due like he should. Well, I guess that's because, you playing in an era with Michael Jordan, taking up all the shine. That's definitely going to get you lost in the sauce a little bit. But Clyde definitely had an amazing career. He wasn't no slouch. He was a big read, man. As soon as he got traded to the Rockets, he definitely, brought life to that team because they were struggling during that first half of the season. They definitely was still, they still kind of had the fat head, from being the defending champs. But Clyde kind of helped put that team back in perspective and kind of got them back to the reason why they were champs in the first place, because he was looking for his first ring after all the success he had in Portland. Hadn't won a championship. He got to the finals a couple of times, but came up short. First getting beat by the Pistons in 90, and then coming up short against the Bulls in 92. So Clyde definitely should get more love as one of the all-time great guards. So we definitely need to put more respect on his name. All right. Gonna get to the 30th player in a minute. All right. Also, for those of you who are watching this live stream right now, tell your friends, your family, your husband, wife, cousin, brother, sister-in-law. Shoot, even tell a neighbor that neighbor you don't like about this live stream. But tell everybody that's definitely into basketball that I'm live now revealing these top 75 players. What's up, Nate? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. How's everything going? And once again, my apologies for the late start. Had to get some things situated. Like I said, make sure you hit the like button. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, and hit that heart icon if you're watching this on Twitter or Twitch. All right. About to reveal who I have at number 30. Let me get my screen. Let me share my screen with y'all. Hold on for a moment, good people. All right. Okay, I'm about to reveal who I have at number 30. At number 30, I have the logo, Jerry West. Now, Jerry West played 14 years in the NBA, all with the Lakers. For his career, he averaged 27 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. For his whole career, he finished with over 25,000 points, 5,000 rebounds, and 6,000 assists. West definitely had a pretty nice career as a player. He was a 14-time All-Star, All-Star Game MVP, named to the All-NBA First Team 10 times, named to the All-NBA Second Team twice. Also, he was named to the NBA All-Defensive Team 4 times for 4 years in a row, excuse me. In 70, he was the NBA scoring champ. In 72, he led the NBA in assists. Now, everybody knows Jerry West, went to the NBA Finals about 9 or 10 times. He only won 1 championship, and that was in 1972. Also, he was a Finals MVP in 1969. But here's the ironic thing. Jerry West was the Finals MVP on a losing team. And that's the only time in Finals history the Finals MVP was rewarded to the player on the losing team. Now, there's definitely been a lot of debate on whether Jerry West should be the logo or not. And I can definitely understand that because Jerry West has been the logo for a pretty long time. It's kind of time for a update. Some people argue Michael, some people argue Kobe, some even argue Kareem. But who's to say? Now, Jerry West definitely had a successful career on the court, and he's definitely been very successful off the court as well. He's had success as a head coach. He had a lot of success coaching the LA Lakers after his retirement in the late 70s. But then he moved up to the front office as the GM of the Lakers in the 80s. And he was definitely one of the key factors in helping that Showtime team being built that dominated the 80s with Magic, Kareem, Worthy, and all those dudes. And also, he was definitely the architect of the teams that won with Shaq and Kobe, the Shaq and Kobe teams. And also, a lot of people forget that he was also the architect of the Warriors team. A lot of people don't know that. He definitely was one of the big factors in how the Warriors ended up becoming to be. He won 2 championships with them in 15 and 17. So Jerry West has definitely had success in both, on the court and off the court, as a player, as a coach, and as an executive. So whether we agree with him being the logo or not, we can't deny what Jerry West did on that court. We can't at all. And we definitely can't deny what he has done since he's been off the court. All right. All right, come on in, good people. Y'all chime in with your thoughts on this list. How do y'all feel about these players? Now, an acquaintance of mine yesterday was vehemently, strongly against Jerry West. In just any facet, whether him being the logo, his career, it's like he could not stand this dude for nothing. You would have thought Jerry West would have went in his house, broke into his house, stole all his stuff, made a bologna sandwich and just got comfortable on his couch watching TV. If he's watching, he knows who he is. I ain't gonna put his name out there, but he knows who he is. These fries are good people. All right. Myself a little more comfortable in this chair. Now, let me get to who I have at number 29. Oh, and also, I forgot to say this about Jerry West. He shot 47 from the field and 81% from the free throw line his whole career. And he also finished with 81 steals and 23 blocks in his career. Now, keep in mind, they didn't start counting steals and blocks until the 73-74 season. So he would have had a lot more if they would have started counting them sooner as opposed to later. All right, so let me go to who I have at number 29. Number 29, I have Rick Barry. Now, Rick Barry was a small forward. He played in the NBA for about a good want to say at least a good 16 years. Well, I was close, 15 years. It just came to me. 15 years. He played with the Golden State Warriors. He played with the Caps, the Nets, then went back again to the Warriors, then finished his career with the Rockets. Now, Rick Barry is regarded as one of the best shooters ever, and he definitely wasn't a slouch in that department. He shot 45% from the field, only 29% from three. This is just when the three ball was being incorporated into the NBA, and 89% from the free throw line. That's pretty remarkable. For his career, he averaged 24 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. He ended up finishing with 25,000 points, 6,000 rebounds, and 4,000 assists. He definitely was the big factor of the Warriors winning their championship in 75. That was the first title they had won since they moved out to the Bay. He was also Finals MVP of that series. He won a championship in the ABA. He was an 8-time All-Star, named to the All-Star Game MVP. He was named to the All-NBA First Team 5 times. Also named to the All-NBA Team once. He was a 4-time ABA star, 4-time All-ABA Team, Rookie of the Year, named in the All-Rookie class. In 67, he was the scoring champ. And 75, where the Warriors won it, he was the leader in steals. Sweating under these lights, good people. But Rick Barry definitely had a pretty great career. And, you know, the talent passed on to his sons as John Barry and his other son, Brent Barry, played in the NBA. Now, everybody knows Brent Barry went on to win 2 NBA championships with the Spurs. And they were great shooters too. But Rick Barry, you know, a lot of people know him for shooting free throws with both hands and making them. But but other than that, he had an amazing career. You know, he was a natural shoot. He was a great shooter. He was kind of like part of that kind of one of the first bigs to really start focusing more on the outside game than the inside. You know, he played the 3. You know, in some ways he was kind of ahead of his time on that. Because a lot of guys at that position wasn't really focused on the outside game like that. If the 3-point line would have been incorporated to the NBA sooner as opposed to later, man, Rick Barry would have definitely been more of a beast. He would have, because I definitely could see him killing it from the outside. If the NBA would have allowed the 3-point shot back then. But, you know, Rick Barry's definitely one of the greatest shooters in this game has ever seen. You know, the man's definitely a Hall of Famer. He was named to the All-NBA, the NBA 50th greatest players of all time in 97. He's definitely going to be there once again when the 75th list is revealed this year. All right, so y'all definitely can share your thoughts on this list so far. Where you think it's good or you think it's BS. It's all up for debate and discussion. All right. Definitely got to keep this thing going. So let me reveal who I have at number 28. There we go. At number 28, I have Dwayne Wade. Now, D Wade definitely, we all know, definitely has had a great career. We definitely know he's going to be a bona fide first ballot Hall of Famer. He played in the NBA for 16 years. And most of his career was spent with the Miami Heat. Also, he played for the Bulls for a little bit. He also played for my Cavs for a minute. But most of his career was with the Miami Heat. For his career, he averaged 22 points per game, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Also, he shot 48% from the field, only 29 from 3, and 76 from the free throw line. He also had over 1,600 steals and over 880 blocks. We all know he's a 3-time NBA champion with the Heat. He was Finals MVP in 2006 as he had one great series, especially in the last 4 games that helped the Heat come back from down 2-0 to the Mavs to help them win it. Wade played very sensational in those last 4 games, especially in Game 5. So rightfully so, he definitely deserved the Finals MVP. He was an 13-time All-Star, All-Star Game MVP. He was named to the All-NBA First Team twice. He was named to the All-NBA Second Team twice, and three times, and also named to the All-NBA Third Team 3 times. He was named to the NBA All-Defensive Second Team 3 times. He was the scoring champ in 2009. Of course, he was on the All-Rookie First Team in 2004. D-Wade definitely had a great career. I mean, we know he definitely brought it on both ends of the floor, especially in his prime. And he was always attacking that basket. I mean, we all saw that in that 2006 finals, constantly attacking that basket. You know, matter of fact, at one point, some people was calling him Baby Jordan. At one point, early in his career. But he's definitely going to go down as one of the best shooting guards to ever play this game, and rightfully so. You know, the man definitely was a baller. He definitely balled out, and especially at playoff time, he always definitely came up clutch come postseason. Definitely can just go out and just ball out. Excuse me. Just like what was that? The 2012 playoffs, that game 4 against the Pacers, he and LeBron combined for 30 something. Well, both had 30 points in that game. Like I said, he's definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer. No question. Matter of fact, he's definitely going to get in unanimously when his time comes, and rightfully so. He had a great career. You know, he definitely broken a lot of records for the Miami Heat. Well, of course they've already they definitely gonna retire. Well, they've already retired his jersey, excuse me. And he's definitely gonna be on the NBA 75 list when their list gets revealed during the season, because with all the success Dwayne Wade had during his whole NBA career, you cannot keep that man off that list. Because if you do, then something is definitely wrong. Very wrong if D-Wade is not on that list. Very wrong. And I agree with the stuff he does off the court, but on the court, he was a beast. I give him that. And definitely can't take it away from him. So I want to know what y'all thoughts so far on this list. Definitely leave your comments in the chat. All right, so I gotta step away for a brief moment, good people. I'll be right back, so don't go away. All right, I'm back, good people. All right, I'm about to reveal who I have at number 27. Number 27, I have John Havlicek. Now, Havlicek played small forward. He spent 14 years in the NBA, all with the Boston Celtics. As you all know, he's a Celtics legend. Well, 16 years, excuse me. He got drafted in 62. My mistake. But for his career, he averaged 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. He shot 43% from the field and 81% from the free throw line. And you also know he was an 8-time champion with the Celtics. He was named Finals MVP in 74. He was a 13-time All-Star. Named to the All-NBA First Team 4 times. Named to the All-NBA Second Team 7 times. And also named to the NBA All-Defensive Team 5 times. As well as being named to the NBA All-Defensive Second Team 3 times. He was Rookie of the Year. For his whole career, he finished with over 26,000 points, over 8,000 rebounds, and over 6,000 assists. Now, John Havlicek, like I said, is a Celtics legend. He was definitely a key component in them winning all those championships, especially during the Bill Russell days. But then after Bill Russell retired, he showed that he could shine on his own as well. Now, kind of undersized for small forward. He was only 6'5", so I don't know if he would get away with playing small forward in today's NBA. But John Havlicek was definitely a beast. He definitely could play. And he definitely always brought it on both ends of the floor. And of course, it's definitely an accomplishment that he did all this in a very physical era where it was just constantly pounding you, inside, outside, very physical. But definitely Havlicek is a Hall of Famer, rightfully so. Definitely always brought it. Every night on both ends of the floor. And definitely a key component in the Celtics' success during their championship run. Especially in the last few years of the Bill Russell era. But also, like I said, Havlicek definitely proved that he could have success on his own, as he won 2 by himself. And I definitely think he gets underrated as a small forward and definitely should be looked at with more love and appreciation. But I mean, when you have dudes like Larry Bird and LeBron pretty much steal all the thunder, it's definitely hard. It's definitely easy to get lost in the sauce. All right, somebody in the chat. All right. Oh man. all the way from Costa Rica. What's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. All right. So this has been pretty fun so far. Woo. So what none of these lights, good people. But man, unbelievable. Only 2 live streams left of this series. Yep, tomorrow and Monday. Tomorrow afternoon, I will be revealing players 20 through 11. And then Monday, I finish it off revealing the top 10. And I definitely can't wait to reveal my top 10 to you. Definitely can't wait. All right. Let me continue on to number 26. At number 26, I have the Iceman himself, George Grubbin. Now, George Grubbin, he played, excuse me, he played 16 years in the NBA. He started off his career with the, well, no, wait a minute. He was in the ABA, but then he also joined, well, no, excuse me, my mistake. He first started off in the CBA. Then he eventually got into the NBA by being a member of the San Antonio Spurs. That's where he spent most of his career. Then he stopped and had a cup of coffee with the Chicago Bulls during Michael Jordan's early days. But the Iceman definitely had a pretty good career. He averaged over 25 points per game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Also, he finished with over 1,200 steals and over 1,000 blocks. Wow. That's remarkable right there. For his whole career, he averaged 26,000 points, over 5,000 rebounds, and over 2,000 assists. He was a 9-time All-Star Game MVP. He was named to the All-NBA First Team 5 times, named to the All-NBA Second Team twice. He was the scoring champion 4 times, including 3 years in a row. He was a star in the ABA as he was a 3-time All-Star and named to the ABA All-Second Team twice. And he was named to the NBA All-Rookie Team. So Grubbin definitely had a great career. He definitely put up those numbers. And he definitely lived up to his name, the Iceman, because man definitely had ice water in his veins, always had that killer instinct. Always was going in for the kill, trying to definitely knock out his opponents. And he always had the clutch, always could come through with the clutch shot. definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, rightfully so. And also, even though he could definitely, definitely, score, but he was just so cool on the court as well. That's how he really got his nickname, the Iceman. And he was definitely even more cooler with his moves. So we definitely got to give mad love to the Iceman, George Grubbin. He's definitely an NBA legend who should definitely be getting a lot more love. And also let's not forget, in my opinion, he was definitely the first star small forward in the NBA. Man, this list is just flying by. Okay, got 5 more left. All right, so I want to know what y'all think about this list. Let me know in the chat. Do y'all agree with these rankings or disagree? I'm definitely open for all conversation. All right. So let me get to the player I have at 25. And at number 25, I have Klay Thompson. Okay, make sure y'all get a. Okay, let me shrink this down. There we go. All right, so Klay Thompson at number 25. One of the half of the Splash Brothers, along with his mate Steph Curry. Now, Klay definitely flew in under the radar when he got drafted number 11 by the Warriors in 2011. But man, he's definitely rose up and became a star. For his career, he's averaged 19 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He shot 45% from the field and 41% from three-point range, 84% from the free throw line. Also, so far in his career, he has over 500 steals and over 300 blocks. He's a 3-time NBA champion. He's been a 5-time All-Star. He's been named to the All-NBA third team twice. He's been named to the NBA All-Defensive team just once, which I think is criminal. He's the 3-point shooting champion. He was named to the NBA All-Rookie team. So Klay Thompson, so far, he's had a tremendous career. He's definitely a future Hall of Famer, first ballot. But we all know Klay for his shooting and scoring, but a lot of people sleep on Klay's defense. That man is a hell of a defender. He is. He can defend the other team's point guard, the other team's shooting guard. It doesn't matter. Klay will not back down from a challenge. That's rare to see a guard who loves to play defense. He is a rare commodity in today's NBA. I've never seen a guard relish playing defense and also can still get his points. And he's definitely had some great moments in the playoffs. We all remember in the 2016 Western Conference Finals in Game 6 where he just put on that clinic against the OKC Thunder to force that Game 7. And same in 2018 against the Rockets in Game 6. Sweating under these lights, good people. But the last couple of seasons, his career has definitely been slowed down by injuries. The first injury we all know he suffered in Game 6 of the 2019 NBA Finals, and then he suffered another injury last year while the Warriors were while he was practicing. So this year he's returning this year, and I definitely hope he can make a full recovery and get back to the Klay Thompson we all know and love, which I believe he will, because this man is just too great of a player for his career to just be slowed down by injuries. So I can't wait to see how Klay comes back this season. I definitely hope he can stay healthy the whole season. Definitely hope Klay can stay healthy the whole season. Because in a lot of ways, the Warriors have definitely suffered without Klay, because not only they miss his shooting and scoring, they also miss his defense. Because defensively, he would take on the other guards, so that way Steph wouldn't get too tired out, on offense from having to play defense. So he definitely made life a little bit more comfortable for Steph in a way. So he wouldn't have to have to take the challenge of guarding, say, the Chris Pauls or Devin Bookers or Donovan Mitchells, the Kyries, the excuse me, the Westbrooks of the world. So I can't wait to see how Klay will come back. All right, good people, I got to step away for a moment once again. I'll be right back. So don't go away. All right, I'm back, good people. My apologies. Okay, let's keep this going. At number 24, I have the other Splash brother, Steph Curry. Now, Steph is definitely, has definitely taken the NBA by storm. He definitely has razzled and dazzled fans with the way he shoots the three ball. So far in his career, he's been averaging 24 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. He shot 47% from the field, 43% from three, 90% from the free throw line. Excuse me. As we all know, he's a 2-time MVP, first ever unanimous MVP. He's a 3-time NBA champion. Also, 7-time All-Star. He's been named to the All-NBA first team 4 times and to the All-NBA second team twice. And only once to the All-NBA third team. He was the scoring champion twice in 2016 and last season. In 2016, he led the NBA in steals. And also in 2016, he became a part of the 50, 40, and 90 club. And of course, he's won the 3-point shooting contest twice. Also was on the NBA All-Rookie team. He's definitely going to be on the NBA 75 this season. It'll be a shame if he wasn't. But Steph, he's definitely had a great career so far. He's a unanimous first ballot Hall of Famer. He's definitely going to go down as the best 3-point shooter in NBA history, rightfully so, because we all know he can definitely just light it up from deep. So, some people even argue that he's changed the game. I disagree because the 3-point evolution was starting to go on before Steph came into the league. He just went about it in a different way. But definitely can't deny what Steph Curry has done in his career. He's definitely one of the most impactful players the NBA has ever seen. And whenever he retires, his impact will definitely be felt for generations to come. All right. Let me continue on to 23. At number 23, I have the Chief, Robert Parrish. Now, the Chief, he played in the NBA for 21 years. First, he started off with the Golden State Warriors. Then he played with the Boston Celtics. He played with the Charlotte Hornets, and then he finished up with the Chicago Bulls. For his career, he averaged 14 points, 9 rebounds, and just 1.5 assists per game. 1.5 blocks per game, excuse me. But for his career, he finished with over 23,000 points, over 14,000 rebounds, and over 2,000 blocks per game. Man, that's amazing. He shot 53% from the field, never shot any 3-pointers. He shot 72% from the line. And also, he finished his career with over 2,000 assists, as well as over 1,200 steals and just like I said, over 2,000 blocks. He won 4 NBA championships, 3 with the Boston Celtics, 1 with the Chicago Bulls. He was a 9-time All-Star, named to the All-NBA second team in 1982, named to the All-NBA third team in 1989. This man is definitely a Hall of Famer, rightfully so. He was named on the NBA's 50 and 97. He's definitely going to be on the NBA 75 this year. You know, Robert Parrish, he was definitely a banger. He was that traditional center, that man in the middle. You definitely didn't dare try to come down while he was in the game guarding that paint, because you all know you might mess around, be rolled out on a stretcher once he knocks you down, because man, that dude has some long arms. He had those hands, you know, always getting physical. That definitely is a dude I wouldn't mess with. I don't shoot. He's in his he's in his 60s now. Hey, I still would want to have him with me in the alley at 2 a.m. But yeah, you know, Parrish was not a joke. I mean, this man played in an era of great centers. He played against Hakeem, Kareem, David Robinson, Shaq, Ralph Sampson, so many others. So you know this man is definitely went through some wars during his career. And like I said, this definitely a dude that you definitely would not want to mess with, and definitely did not want to try to go to the hole against if you were a player, because like I said, he will definitely lay the smackdown on you if you tried to enter that middle, and you would definitely be rolled out on the stretcher trying to mess with him. So, you know, definitely had to put the Chief up here at least in the top 30, because he definitely deserves that. And like I said, I don't think he gets enough love as a center, because you know, of dudes like Kareem, Hakeem, David Robinson. I definitely think Robert Parrish should get a little bit more love than what he gets now. Definitely should get more love than what he gets. That's just my opinion. And also, I think another reason why he kind of gets lost in the shuffle, because he was playing with 2 other all-time greats in Bird and McHale. So that's another reason why I think Parrish doesn't get all the love he should get. All right. Got 2 more to go. So let me get to number 22. And at number 2, I have KD, Kevin Durant. Now, Kevin Durant has definitely been lighting up the league ever since he was drafted in 2007 with the 2nd overall pick by the Seattle Supersonics, which ultimately became the Oklahoma City Thunder. So far in KD's career, I mean, come on, the dude is a small forward and power forward, but he could play but he shoots like a shooting guard, and he guards like a center, because he has that 7-foot wingspan. So far in his career, he's averaged 27 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. He shot 49% from the field, 38% from 3, and 88% from the free throw line. Also, with the Thunder, we also know he got to the NBA Finals with Russell Westbrook and James Harden in 2012, and they came up short against the Miami Heat in 5 games. but he went to the Warriors, won 2 NBA championships, back-to-back NBA championships. He was the finals MVP in both series. He was the most valuable player in 2014. He's 11-time All-Star. He's won the All-Star Game MVP twice. He's been named to the All-NBA First Team 6 times. He's been named to the All-NBA Second Team 4 times. Of course, he was Rookie of the Year and also on the All-Rookie First Team. He's led the NBA in scoring 4 times. As a matter of fact, he led the NBA in scoring 3 years in a row. In 2013, he was a part of the 50-40-90 club. Excuse me. He also has 4 gold medals. So definitely KD is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. He's definitely going to be named on the NBA's NBA 75 greatest players list when that list is out this week, because KD is definitely been one of the most dominant players of, the last 2 decades. We all know he can score, he can shoot the lights out, he can defend, he can definitely, guard the perimeter, guard the inside. He's definitely had an amazing career. Now he's trying to see if he can win his 3rd title with the Brooklyn Nets, trying to prove that he can win without Steph and Draymond. And also, so far in his career, he has over 900 steals and over 900 blocks. So KD's definitely building a hell of a resume. Like I said, we all know he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer someday. Excuse me. He's definitely going to go down as one of the greatest players of this decade. I'm not saying the greatest player, but he's going to be one of the greatest players of this decade, because he's definitely put his stamp on this decade along with LeBron, Giannis, Steph, Clay, and so many other great players. But KD's definitely going to go down as and also he's going to go down as one of the best small forwards to ever play this game. So definitely had to put KD up here at 22. Wow, man. All right. One more player to go. Got one more player left. Before I call this a night, at number 21, I have Charles Barkley. Now, Charles Barkley, he was in the NBA for He was in the NBA for 16 years. He started out with the Philadelphia 76ers. Then he played with the Phoenix Suns, finished his career with the Houston Rockets. For his career, he averaged 22 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. He shot 54% from the field, 28% from three-point range, 73% from the free throw line. Also, he finished his career with I scrolled down a little too quickly. Let me get back up here. Good people. He finished his career with over 1,600 steals and over 800 blocks. for his whole career. Well, for his whole career, he finished with 23,000 points, 12,000 rebounds, and 4,000 assists. He was named the MVP in 1993. He was an 11-time All-Star, All-Star Game MVP. Chuck was named to the All-NBA First Team 5 times. He was also named to the All-NBA Second Team 5 times, and only named to the All-NBA Team once. Barkley also won. Well, no, he didn't win Rookie of the Year, excuse me. But he was named to the NBA All-Rookie Team in 85. He also led the league in rebounds in 88. Now, we all know that Charles Barkley was a power forward and a small forward. And he was a pretty good one, too. He was definitely a pretty good forward back in his era in the 90s. He definitely was one of the most dominant players of that time. And definitely, and some believe he definitely should have won a championship during his career, but unfortunately, he ran into Michael Jordan one time, and he constantly could not, twice, he couldn't get over that hump against Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon and that Rockets team. But Charles Barkley was definitely one of the most dominant players of the 90s. You know, he was a great defender. Definitely wasn't afraid to take the challenge against a center. Even though he definitely didn't have the height advantage or the length advantage on him, but he would definitely hold his own against some of the best 4s and 5s during that time in the NBA, like a Dream, like a David Robinson, like a Karl Malone, and even a Shaq, who now, they're part of the team that's on inside the NBA on TNT. But people definitely forget some people, because a lot of people don't even know Charles Barkley from TNT. Some people definitely forget that he was a player. Some people also forget how great of a player he was. He was definitely a superstar, during the especially during the 90s in the NBA, where I think he finally got into his own once he got out of Philly and went to Phoenix, and where his star just shined brightly and where he flourished. So Charles Barkley is definitely a Hall of Famer. We all know he's on the NBA 50th all-time list. He's definitely going to be on the 75 list, and rightfully so, because Charles Barkley, even though he had his moments, he had his ego, he could just be a extreme a-hole, but he definitely brought that, that SOB mentality to the game that was kind of lacking. All right, so that's it for tonight, good people. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 to reveal the players from 20 to 11. And Monday night, don't miss the finale as I reveal my top 10. Wow, man. Man, it's all gone too fast, boy. I can't believe I'm saying there's only 2 live streams left in this series. Wow. Time sure flies when you're having fun. But make sure y'all join me tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 for the continuing of this live stream as I reveal players 20 to 11. I can't wait to reveal that list. That's a great list. That's going to be a great list, excuse me. But I've definitely had fun doing this reveal. And I appreciate all of y'all tuning in and night out. I'm very grateful. Now, I'm offering discounts at the Teespring store, like $10 off all the way until December 31st. Type in the promo code Love to Life. I'm also offering 50%. Type in the promo code FRIEND, as well as 25%. 25%. Type in the promo code TNG. I'm always offering free shipping as well. Just type in the promo code Teespring. Also, if you want to support this platform, you can donate via Cash App or PayPal. There's the Cash App cash tag. That's $ Talkin and Grubbin. Also, here's the PayPal email address, talkinandgrubbin@gmail.com. Any donations you give to the platform, I greatly appreciate it. And I'm very grateful to those who have supported this platform, past and present. I really thank you. But I can't wait to do this again tomorrow afternoon at 1:30. So make sure y'all come in and tune in, especially if you're coming after church or just tune in for a brief moment while you're watching football. Hey, tune in at halftime. But I thank all of y'all again for joining me tonight and joining me for these last few nights on these last live streams. I can't wait to do it again tomorrow. So until then, y'all have a good one. Love y'all to life. Salute. Y'all be safe. Enjoy the rest of your night and enjoy your day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out.